Happy Election Eve for those of you here in the United States. I want to talk to you about Florida's controversial Amendment 3. It's the one whether they will legalize marijuana for recreational use by adults. I'll just start right off by saying I support the amendment for a lot of reasons, but that's not what I'm here to talk about tonight. I'm here to talk about the misinformation and actual bold-faced lies that are being told by the anti-3 movement. There's been quite a few commercials running with just absolutely horrible information. Let's start off with the first point that they all seem to make, is that people, if Amendment 3 goes through, that people will be able to smoke marijuana everywhere. It'll be everywhere, inside every bar, every restaurant, museums, malls, even in the park, if you're going to believe Casey DeSantis, who says that now she won't be able to take her kids to the park in the commercial because there'll be marijuana smoke everywhere. And there's even a police officer, I'm guessing he's not a real police officer, but he says that he won't have any power to stop anybody from smoking wherever they want. That's a lie. It's an absolute lie. Now, it doesn't say anything about everyone has to allow people to smoke marijuana wherever they want. And to be fair to the other side, it does not contain language saying, no, you can't smoke marijuana here, because there's already a law for that. We already have that on the books. There's already a law that says you can't smoke inside of, bars, restaurants, museums, the mall, all those places. You can smoke in some bars. I believe that the rule is 10%. If more than 10% of your revenue is from food, you can't allow smoking. So you will see some pool halls and obviously cigar bars where you can smoke. But if you don't like smoke, why would you be going to a cigar bar anyway? Every private business still has the ability to make whatever rules they want regarding smoking. Even if they have a smoking section, they can say no marijuana smoke if they want. I personally wish they would just get rid of all the smoking in public and do it at home. I'm fine with that. Vaping, it doesn't bother me nearly as much. But anyway, those laws are already on the books. And when it comes to public places like, say, the beach, let's say parks, as Casey DeSantis was claiming, Florida law allows local municipalities to make their own rules when it comes to do they allow smoking in public. And that was written for tobacco, but it doesn't say tobacco, it's just smoking. So most cities and municipalities I know have banned smoking on the beaches and in the parks. Now, on the beach, it's not always enforced. I find butts all over the place whenever I go to the beach, but the law is there and it's able to be enforced. The other thing that I hear from friends of mine who are against it is that they don't want to smell marijuana, when they're driving down the street and a car pulls up next to them and it's smelling, smells, or some kids are driving down the street and they have to smell it coming out of their car. That's already illegal again. Same thing. It is illegal to smoke marijuana while you're driving. In fact, you can get a DUI for being intoxicated on marijuana while you're driving. Now, will people break the law and do it anyways? Yeah, people drink and drive all the time. It doesn't, make it better. It doesn't make it right. But I don't think any more people are going to say, oh, there's a law that I can do it, and now I'm just going to smoke in the car, even though I can get arrested. Let's just be realistic here. All I want is people to be informed. If after all of this, if after researching it yourself, you still are against Amendment 3, Amendment 3, vote your conscience. I'm fine with that. I just hate the bold-faced lies. I mean, straight up, the governor's wife is lying. They have a guy dressed up as a state trooper lying, and that's unconscionable. And they're spending taxpayer money to fight this stuff. It's absolutely ridiculous. When you go and vote tomorrow, vote your conscience, but don't vote based on lies. You still have a little bit of time, if you haven't voted yet, to do your research tonight. And I encourage that. Thanks and have a great night.